From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to TrojanVision News for August 31st, 2017. I'm Madison Neal.
And I'm Sarah Singletary. Thank you for joining us this evening. Earlier this week, we told you about the money, donations, and small group of Troy residents that headed to the Beaumont area to lend a hand to those affected by Harvey. Well, tomorrow, another group of Trojans will be making their way out west, this time a group of Troy University students. Driving into devastation. More than a dozen Troy University students and at least 3 trucks are headed into the heart of the Harvey-ravaged Texas coast. Loaded down with truckfuls of bottled water and canned food, organizer and Lambda Chi Alpha President Joe Payne says this group is ready to roll up their sleeves and get to work.
We're hoping to just be used, completely just vessels. Just use us however you need be, whether that's going out, whether that's staying, just being used.
Payne tells us the team is in contact with a local church in the Beaumont area and has already been briefed on a specific need.
One of the main ways I know that we're going to be used is through demolishing some areas just because of water damage that they just have already declared irreparable.
Payne says he's hoping to catch up with Troy's First Baptist relief team that arrived in the Beaumont area on Wednesday.
They're a very small group and they're very mobile because they have kayaks and boats. But we're going to try our best to link up with them.
But that may be easier said than done.
Getting through with such a large group is what's going to be hard for us because not everyone, for instance, will be able to get on the boats that we have and the kayaks that we have.
And for those of us who aren't traveling to Texas, Payne says there's plenty to do here at home.
Keep donating stuff. And what they're getting into more now is, as there's demolitions, it's going to be gas cans because there's no gas in the greater Houston area, and fans, dehumidifiers.
Donations are still being accepted at the Lambda Chi Alpha House and SGA office.
If you don't have a chance to contribute to the guys heading down to Texas tomorrow morning, there's still another Trojan-led effort to help victims of Hurricane Harvey. Troy's Student Athlete Committee, or SAC, has partnered with other schools in the Sunbelt Conference to raise money for Harvey victims through a GoFundMe account. Troy SAC President Cassidy McDilda says the school felt the need to come together and help.
Pretty much as soon as we saw the devastation in Houston, we all started talking about it, and we wanted to do something together, do something about it, and not necessarily just school by school, but we wanted to join together and show that we're a unified force, and that's the best way to go about this whole cause.
To contribute, you can visit the Sunbelt GoFundMe page at gofundme.com/sun-belt-sac-hurricane-relief. The schools have a goal of $10,000, and last check they had reached almost half of that goal at around $4,600. The Trojan football season kicks off this weekend. However, tomorrow Trojans are being encouraged to take part in a statewide effort to celebrate the start of the gridiron action.
It's statewide College Colors Day. Football fans across the state are being asked to wear the colors of their favorite school. And of course, around here, that means plenty of Cardinal. Antonio Reese takes a look at the Trojan effort to support College Colors Day.
This
Thank
Friday,
God that's
College
over.
Colors Day. For those unsure of what the day is all about, SGA President Ashley Morris gives the details behind the day's meaning.
College Colors Day is really an opportunity for her in partnership to sponsor this event for all of the 14 public universities in Alabama. And pretty much what it is for students is an opportunity to wear your college colors, show some school spirit, and also, most importantly, we really want to encourage students to share their story on social media.
Morris speaks on the event and how she hopes that by using social media more than in the past, that a strong base can be formed to use on Higher Education Day in the spring.
In the past years, we haven't seen as much social media presence with this, so we're really hoping to push that more so that when Higher Education Day rolls around in the spring, we have a base to really approach our legislators with and something tangible that we can show them.
With strong hopes for the future, Morris hopes that Friday will have a large impact on the legislators who will make decisions on the funding of higher education in the spring.
We think that that has a profound impact and that it definitely has the ability to reach our legislators who are making decisions about financing higher education. So we want students to hashtag AL College Colors and Troy Youth Spirit on Friday wearing their college colors and tell your story. Tell why higher education is so important to you. Tell why it's important for it to be affordable for you and how much of an impact it really makes on your life.
Antonio Reese, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Once again, College Colors Day is tomorrow. You are encouraged to wear the colors of your favorite college team, and I know I'm going to be wearing my Cardinal.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
Good evening, Trojan fans, and welcome to your TrojanVision Sports. I'm Seth Hawk. Let's start things off tonight by talking about the ladies that kick goals and take names, aka the Trojan soccer team. The Trojans seem to be doing a little better on the road as they had a stellar performance against Jackson State Sunday afternoon. The Trojans dominated the Tigers with a 9-0 victory at the JSU Soccer Complex on Sunday. Troy got goals from 8 different players, with Allison Watkins scoring twice, while 24 players saw action. The Trojans tallied 37 shots in the match, tied for 6th most in program history. And according to head coach Jed O'Connor, it gives him a good feeling to see his team perform the way they did.
I think it helps to give them a little bit of confidence. We've struggled in front of goal a little bit, and so to finally be able to put the ball in the back of the net and see all the different opportunities that we had, it was a good day for the girls.
For her efforts, Julia Winter was named the Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. She scored 3 goals and had 1 assist. And after going 0-4 over the weekend, the Trojan volleyball team is looking for win number 1 in the Josh Lauer era, and they will get the chance to do so on their home court. The team will play their first match of the season in the friendly confines of Trojan Arena tomorrow night. The Trojans will take on Northwestern State in their home opener. And head coach Josh Lauer says that his team is ready to be back on the home court.
The girls have been working so hard, and I think that the type of volleyball that we're playing, with speed and a lot more power and action, I think the fans are really going to like it, and you're going to see a change. And I know our girls they're hungry to be home.
The Trojans will face Northwestern State tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in Trojan Arena, and will close out the tournament on Saturday against Winthrop and Jackson State at 10 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Now let's head from the volleyball court to the gridiron, as the Trojan football team will be taking on a notable Group of 5 team in the Trojan football team's first outing.
Game number 1 of a long season, and this is an opportunity for us to find out where we're at as a program. It's not going to make us if we win the game. It's not going to break us if we lose the game, but I think it is a really good measuring stick of where we're at.
Boise State, Troy's first opponent of 2017. A team that year in and year out is considered to be one of the top teams in college football's Group of 5. The Broncos are an opponent that Coach Neil Brown knows will be an early test for his program.
This is a huge opportunity, also a great challenge at Boise State. Tremendous program with a lot of tradition, and we could sit here and talk about what they've done over the last 15 plus years. But we have a lot of respect, not only for the program, but Brian Harsin, his staff, what they've been able to do, and what Brian's done, not only as the head coach of Arkansas State, but what he did as an offense coordinator at Texas and at Boise before.
Brown says that Boise will be a good team, which is something that most fans of college football will already know.
Overall, good. They're what you expect when you turn on the video and watch. What your expectations are of Boise is probably were the same as mine. A very well coached team that's disciplined, that plays hard, and that's what they are.
Brown hopes that the team will be able to continue its success from last season when they finally hit the field on Saturday.
That our guys are excited, as they should be, about first game of the season. A lot of hard work, a lot of energy. It's been a long time since we left the field lifting up that trophy in Mobile on December 23rd last year.
The Trojans will travel up to Boise, Idaho for game number 1. Kickoff will be at 2:45 p.m. Central Time. You can watch the game on ESPNU.